Hello and welcome into Cooling Down on the Birds Broadcast Network. I am your host, Sammy Miller, and alongside me are your broadcasters, Ian Nichols and Dylan Pescatore. Guys, the Firebirds were unable to get it done against Chatham, losing 2-0 here at Veterans Field. But one of the positives was their pitching. They had a very strong pitching all the way from the Stetson boys to the closers. What did you think about their performance tonight?
I thought it was great. I mean, when you're facing off against a top 10 draft prospect in Brody Brecht, you have to kind of match zeros, and that's what Dylan Jacobs did. He ran that fastball all the way up to 95. Jonathan Gonzalez got out of a huge jam. Then you bring in Connor Eaton. The pitching was really, really good tonight and something that the Firebirds can continue to build off of.
Now, Ian, their offense tonight for the Firebirds really wasn't there, but they had some strong pitchers that they were going up against. So what did you see from that?
Yeah, I would just say they ran into a brick wall because it's still really early on in the season. It's going to take time for this Orleans offense to blossom into what we think it could be, but even that, so no team in the CCBL probably was going to put up a ton of runs against not only Brody Brecht, who is fantastic and is going to be a top 20 pick in next year's MLB draft, but also in Tugboat Wilkinson. I mean, this guy, he's a future Sun Devil, so I'm not going to brag about him too much. You guys are going to do that next year. There's a reason why he's going to the Pac-12. He doesn't have the heat, but he was just really crafty and unbelievably confident, and ultimately they just ran into a brick wall with two really great pitchers.
And even though Orleans wasn't able to get it done, another positive was their defense. There's a few plays from Johnny Olmstead that was phenomenal. So, Dylan, how is that kind of helping them in this game and only holding the Anglers to 2?
Yeah, when you're in a defensive battle like they were tonight, defense is at a premium, and that's what it was tonight. It was great plays by Olmstead, Jack Penny over at third as well. So the defense and the guys behind Jacobs and the rest of the pitchers did such a great job, kept the team in the game, and it was really a great key for the team. No errors tonight as well.
And the beautiful thing about this league is these Firebirds get to wake up in the morning and they have another game tomorrow against the Gatemen. Ian, what do they have to do to get it done?
What they have to do is first get a solid start from Evan Truitt. He's starting at Charleston Southern, a small school kid, but hey, small school kid today got it done in Dylan Jacobs out of Stetson. So excited to see what Truitt has on the mound. And then the Wareham offense is pretty explosive. So they had double-digit runs, which has kind of been the theme of the Cape season this year in their first game of the year. Haven't been perfect since then, but ultimately just be ready for an offense that can explode. Might be a little bit different from today. Also, watch out for the rain. Supposed to be a 6 o'clock start on the road. There is an off day on Thursday, so maybe the game's Thursday. Check on the socials to see if we play tomorrow.
Like Ian said, we'll see if there's a game tomorrow, but that'll do it on this edition of Cooling Down on the Birds Broadcast Network. We'll see you tomorrow.